Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with the next element for our June Just 15 Junk Journal Challenge. We're using just 15 items from our stash, and we are making a junk journal that must contain 15 of these elements using those 15 items from our stash. So one of the free items that I gave everybody was to use, that they could use a napkin, and we are making 4 embellishments using our napkin. Now my theme is a garden theme, and I had this napkin from some Happy Mail that I want to use, and so you can see I am missing out because I don't have images over here on this side, but we will make do. And so okay, so the first thing I need to do with my napkin is I need to get it separated from the plies. I'm going to use this area over here because if I happen to rip the napkin, no big deal because there's no images over here. So we're going to use this to go ahead and get the ply started. Okay, maybe I had it. Okay, so you see, and that's just going to pull right off. This one wants to stay together. It does not want to come apart. Usually they come apart much easier than this. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead, take that ply off, and then we can use it for cleanup or whatever. And then we're going to check and see if there's another one. Okay, and a lot of the times, yes, there is. Okay, so you want to get it down to where what you're going to be working with is one ply. And yes, it's very delicate. I do not have a backup napkin, but that's also why I started from this area. So just so you know, you might want to start from an area that you're not as worried about. I don't want that in my hand because I don't want to accidentally grab my good part of my napkin. Okay, so we're just going to go all the way around and separate my napkin ply. Okay, there you go. So you can see we have made it come down to where it's almost transparent. Now sometimes you'll get a second image on your napkin, and over here, very loosely transparent, I can see the carrots and the radish. And so I might go ahead and try and do something with that just because I am so limited here. Now, again, because I only have one, I know you're going to be shocked. I am going to cut my image out. Instead of rip it, I really prefer ripping, but usually I have, 10 or 20 napkins that I'm working, that I can go to my stash over there and pull out another one. I'm going to go ahead and cut this separate it. Okay, so we're going to start with the carrots. Okay, if you care at all, we're going to start with the carrots. And this is kind of cool because it has the words carrot, or it has the word carrots going across it. And so we are to make embellishments using our napkin. Okay, now you can go ahead and decoupage your entire napkin and make your embellishments from that, or you can do like I'm doing here and separating out my pieces of my napkin. Look, it even has the little roots of the carrots. Okay, so there's my carrot, and I had to kind of mush this, so I'm going to go ahead, this up here I am going to rip. kind of give it a, I don't know, just to kind of, there we go. Yeah, like that better, like it better. Okay, so let's see. So we have our papers. Okay, so I did in my 15, I chose a stack of paper, and it has this great paint chip piece in it, and I'm thinking that that might be kind of fun as like a large tag. So if I come down here and I cut off my paper, and I'm going to cut it down here at Tuscan Teal. Tuscan Teal. Okay, and I'll save that because I'll be able to use that. And then I'm going to come over here. I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to fit all of my carrot on here. Okay, so maybe just a little bit more over. Okay, so there we go. There's that. We'll have that we can use for something else. There we go. And so here is what we have. And then we can come down here, and I did leave an extra piece, and I'm going to cut it so that we get that stripe down there. Or I'm going to fold it, excuse me. I'm going to fold it so that we get that stripe down there. That was on purpose that I kept that. And we're going to go ahead and flip this up and give us a pocket, because I like pockets and I cannot lie. No, I really do like pockets, and if there's a place to put a pocket, I'm probably going to put a pocket there. So, hi everybody, I'm Julie. I'm the CEO and Queen Creator here at Dear Julie Julie and Dear Julie Julie DIY. I love paper crafting, and so because of that, I know, silly me, have this channel. And I usually am making junk journals here on the Dear Julie Julie channel. We are here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a video, a new video. Usually it's junk journaling. Sometimes it'll be other paper crafting or a shopping haul or happy mail. Have a lot of fun. So, okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get a commercial there while we were waiting for that to dry so we can turn it over. Okay, so I'm going to do dry decoupaging, and what I do is I go ahead and go around the outside of my napkin. I decided about doing this because I really love the way that that these feel and the way they look. And decoupage here just, it takes forever to dry, and then I'm worried. I've had some things stick together, and so now it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, so you'll see that I'm going through and I'm making little places with my glue, like you might actually see in the picture on the other side. So I'm adding lines to my carrot. That's going to help hold the carrot down. Okay. And now I'm going to come up here and we're going to just add, oh, we need to go around. I didn't realize I hadn't gone around the top. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to go around. You go all the way around at the edge. That's very important so that the edge does attach. If you have good success with decoupage, then I highly recommend that's how you do this. But this works for me. And okay, so you can see I'm just going in and making the lines like the carrot would have. It's giving me the glue. And the other thing is this is the part that's going to kind of be transparent. So there we go. And we'll go ahead and pick up our carrot and add it to the tag. Okay. So there's one way, or one, there's the beginning of one embellishment using my napkin. So there's my carrot. Let's come over here and make sure that there's no glue hanging out. And I think we're good. Okay, so we have these little seed packs. And then we have these. I think we'll use one of these. Maybe this one down here. And we'll pull out our postage scissors. You'll see I've been using these. I will continue to use them throughout this journal. You can use any of your tools. And we are encouraging you to pull out tools that you haven't used before or in a while. Okay, so there is a cute little stamp. And to put that down, I'm going to use my double stick tape, because I know that the glue won't hold this down forever. It might not hold it down for a week. It's because this is a playing card. Okay. So we're stuck to the playing card. And now we're going to stick to right up here at the top of that. Okay, so that gives us that little embellishment. And I want carrots, so let's see if we can find some. So I've got my piece of fabric here. And there are some carrots on this piece of fabric. So it's like, oh, there's carrots on that piece of fabric. We should put those on this. We should put those with these things. Okay. There's our carrots. Let's go ahead. We're going to use fabric tack because it is fabric that we're attaching here. Okay, we're just collaging up here in this corner because it's possible that that's what you're going to see when you are looking at this when it's in the journal. Ah, still growing. Okay. There's that. So, and this is our tag. We have a pocket in the back that we'll be able to add something if we want to. And I do my crossword puzzle book is in the drawer. That's most unusual. Okay, we're just gonna go and round those top corners. And there is our first embellishment using our napkin. So it will be a large tag. And I love it. Okay, so next I have, this is the inside of my book that I chose for this project. And so let's go ahead and, this is the inside cover page. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half. The really cool thing usually about an inside cover page is it is usually thicker, more substantial than the regular pages of the journal. And so we have this here, and our napkin is up here, and we have radishes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our radishes. We'll leave the word artichoke for something else. I'll actually be taking one of the artichoke words for my journal and making something for my journal out of one of the, there's two times that we have the word artichoke. And I have artichokes in my garden, and we had one, and then we had three. We had one huge one, then we had three medium size, and then we had three large ones, then three medium, and now we're waiting for the last ones to finish. And they're smaller. So, but they've been delicious. Not a whole lot of what we say is meat on them, but worth every bit. Okay, so this is going to give us this. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did before. And we're going to go around the outside. Okay. And then we're going to come back in and go around where the radish would possibly have some lines. That just helps to hold it down. It also gives some more, see, we'll do that. Then we'll come up here. And radishes have kind of bigger leaves. They're not all fluffy like those carrots were. Okay, now let's come down here and finish our radishes. Go around them. In their roots. And then we'll just give them some shading from the top and from the bottom. Okay, and you want to be really careful because napkins are very fragile when you're working with them like this. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll put this on and plop it down. Okay. And this is such a transparent napkin that where there is glue, it is blending in really well with this piece. So what that tells me is I really like this, and I might use, because there was a front cover and a back cover, I might use the other cover for some more napkin art. Okay, there we go. And sometimes you'll get some wrinkles, and that's okay. Be careful as your glue starts to dry. It will come up. Your napkin will come up like that, okay? It's okay, just deal with it. Just deal with it. That sounds horrible, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so now this one, we can go ahead and flip up. We have plenty of room for a couple of pockets in here. And in a garden journal, I like there to be pockets because I usually like to put like the instructions of the plants or the seed packets into my journal. And especially for saving to, you know, after I see how the things did and where they were and all of the stuff for next year, so that I can either say, oh yeah, I want to get that kind again, or no way. Or maybe I need to try that particular thing over on the other side of the garden or something. But I do like to utilize my pockets for that. Okay, so we're going to grab the glue off. Okay. So we have this edge right here, and I'm thinking we can go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can get this to rip. And it did. Yay! We're gonna make some fabric washi tape. Okay, so let's see which side I want to show. I think we're gonna put our washi tape on this side. Okay, so if we can get it to start. So this is double-sided tape that I'm adding to this fabric, and then I'll be able to go ahead and we're gonna have to put it on this side because I should have put it on the right side for it to go underneath, but that's okay. It can go right here. We're going to use our Resist the Sticky scissors, and there is, okay, so it has this great edge, and then let's see, ooh, we've got these. We use these for a belly band earlier. I think we'll fussy cut around the water bucket, the watering can, water bucket. Okay. So are you enjoying the Just 15? I know I've seen a few people comment that they were surprised that they're able how much they're able to do with the 15 items that they've chosen. And then I've seen a couple people finish things and are like, is there going to be more? Can I add more? Yes, you can add more things to your journal than the 15 elements that we have. And some of the elements you're making 4 of them, like this one you're making 4. So that's, you know, that's kind of helpful. But I know that some of you are really worried you're not going to have enough stuff to fill your journal. So yes, you can add more to your journal than what we're making. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab this little stamp right here, and we'll put some double stick tape behind it. Now when I make a journal, I like to go ahead and things will be similar. I will use, like I'm using this playing card. 2 things. I like to use things up. I don't want to have them hanging around. So what I'm doing here is we have red here, we have red here, we have red here. So that's going to help our eyes focus on what we've got going here. We have some peas and what else? Like we need a kind of still need a third thing on the front here. I'm going to put the peas, even though I should have ripped them. Okay, put this over here because it's got, okay. It's hard to rip this little tiny pieces. But there we go. Okay, so that will give me a third little thing to put down here. And again, because it is fabric, we'll use the fabric tack. And we'll close this off. Okay, fabric tack, close it off. I'm going to lift him up a little bit, stick that under. Okay, so there. I really like this. Okay, so I did go and I printed out some more of my my digital. So I am using the Garden, Veggie, and Fruit digital kit from Dear Julie, and I needed some pages for inside this little notebook that we're making. So those are some more pages. The this is the mini journal kit. So there's a mini journal kit. There's some ephemera pages in here, just a variety of things so that I would have some things that I could use. So one of the things I thought I could do is I could probably go ahead and fold a couple of these, and I thought this farm to table could be the center of our signature. So let's go ahead, and this will help us come up with our size right here. I'm going to go ahead and, okay. So this is the size we're going to use for our papers. Okay, so that will be the center of our signature. In our little notebook. Okay, there. And then our second one, actually no, that's not the center. Those are going to be side pieces. This one that says farm to table is the one that I want to be. And we could have gone ahead and taken this piece and attached it to the back and had it have a pocket, have two pockets on the back. one for each side, but I didn't do that. Okay, so, but these can go in here. This can be the center of our signature because I want that whole farm to table. Might be kind of fun to write in there what you actually got to eat out of your yard, out of your garden. Okay, we're going to use this paper that has nothing on it. Oh, look at this. I can use that in there too. Huh. Okay. So we can go ahead and cut this to the right height. And that's how I mark. I use my fingernail to mark a lot of the time. For the most part, I probably don't measure things, okay? So this will give me these two. It gives me these two pieces. We're just gonna go ahead and fold these. So a great little list journal that can be a companion to my little journal here, okay? I thought we could use a crossword puzzle. Here we go. I need it to have both sides clean. Ah, vegetable collection. Check that out. What are the chances? What are the chances? How fun. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and clean this one up too. Let's use this as our guide. Okay, and we're going to go either side of the crossword puzzle. I just thought it would be kind of fun for something different. We would put this in there. Okay, and if we make a pocket, we'll make it like this. On the other side though. No. Words upside down, that I don't like that. That might not bother. I don't like words upside down. I don't even like them sideways usually. There we go. Folding it, that gives us one of those. Now let's grab a page here. I think I want this. You've seen that one before. I mean, we have so many here that we can use, but I think we can use this one. Let's see. Let's go right to the edge of the potatoes. We need to go further over. Unless, okay. Let's go ahead and you can use this as a guide. Okay, come down, make sure that this is straight right here. Okay, and then we can come over here and we can make this a flip. So you still have enough room. You have room to write. Okay, there you go. I like that. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start putting our little thing together here. Make sure it's gonna fit. Be no fun after all that to end up with it not fitting, right? Okay. And farm to table. This is our center. And we do still have this piece, and we might as well use it here. Oh, you know what? We can use that in the pocket. Okay, so what do we want on as the front? You know what? Let's go ahead and leave that where it was. Okay, we're going to fold this one like this. Okay, how are we on size? We're a little bit short, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it in rather than losing all that. Okay, I won't. That'll give me that extra writing space, and it will frame itself right within the blue there. And then I'm okay with cutting this. Okay, so we'll cut this right along the darker blue line right there. Just a little bit on the other side of it. Okay, so that gives us the contents. Whoops. Make sure we're in the right, everybody's in the right orientation. They're all on the up and up. Okay, looks good, looks good. It's quite a variety of papers we've got going in there. I like that. Like that very much. Okay, and then go ahead and put this in just like it was a journal. So I'm going to go ahead and set this in here, and we'll go ahead and grab, we can use just some little clips. So clip it in so it doesn't move around. I love that for my middle. And the fun thing, you could if you weren't, you could have these ready. This is another thing you could have ready, and then just attach things to your pages to make them go along with your theme. Okay, so I do already have a needle. Let's go ahead. Everybody's kind of the same length. We don't have any funny sizes. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to go ahead and put my little holes in. Oh, I can measure. Look at almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. Okay, so just like that. Now I thought it would be kind of fun to go have the signature strings for this one on the outside. So I was tempted to have red and white baker's twine for my, I haven't, but I guess we're doing this. It's all good. It's the thing about the 15. Okay, so we're just going to come up, and I'm using, this was a scrap piece of string here already attached to a needle, ready to go, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, so there we go. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, then we can take our clips off. You can go ahead and add stickers in here, add more pockets if you want to. We have a couple of things that we can add into the pockets if we wanted. And we said we were going to add this. Okay. Kind of like it to be full size. Okay. There we go. Our cute little notebook with our napkin cover. So if you're here for the premieres, I'm waving. Hi, thank you for being here. If you're brand new to the channel, we're here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then again at 4 o'clock on weekdays. While we're home, safer at home, we have our Beginner's Junk Journal series. We'd love to have you join us there. And, oh, Midnight's waving. Hi, Midnight. So this is the second of 4, so you'll want to come back for part 2, and we'll have that very soon. Thank you so much for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and watch one of these videos or somebody else's video after this one, because YouTube really likes that. It really helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. So thank you again for being here. Have an amazing day. Bye. Bye-bye.